Hello and welcome back to Time Out Quick Guides, where we're bringing you the best things to do in Dubai in 2019.
Today's wallet-friendly edition is focusing on the free things that you can do in Dubai this year. We've got 11 to start with and then a little bonus at the end. But before we get going, don't forget to subscribe to the Time Out Dubai YouTube channel, where we've got loads more videos just like this and some awesome prizes that you can win every single month. So let's get going. Okay, so first on our list today are the Al Qudra Love Lakes.
From palm tree-shaped sands to entire islands that resemble the map of the world, Dubai is nothing short of remarkable when it comes to man-made feats. But now it's added one more charming structure to that list, and this one's for the romantics. The Love Lakes are two intertwined heart-shaped lakes set up near Al Qudra Lakes, and it's full of everything related to love. So if you're looking for romance or that soppy Insta snap, it's time to go to Al Qudra Lakes. Number 2 on today's list is Al Seef by Maras.
Found upon the shores of the Dubai side of Dubai Creek, this creekside destination is packed full of restaurants, shops and cafes. But equally, it's just a top spot to meander around and enjoy views of Dubai Creek. Al Seef is an area steeped in history and a huge amount of Emirati culture. This latest attraction leans heavily on the contemporary elements of life in Dubai in 2019, but also pays homage to Dubai's history. It's well worth a visit, and there are some cracking cafes, restaurants and bars over there to try too. Next, it's over to Maiden, where there are some free horse races to enjoy.
Fancy a day at the GG's without forking out a fortune? Dubai Racing Club offers free admission to a limited section of the Maiden Grandstand. There are a large number of seats available for twice weekly races on Thursdays and Saturdays. And they come with some pretty great views of the track too. The racing season is basically throughout the long Dubai winter, so make a date in your diary for a fun night out. But if you fancy something a bit more aquatic, head to Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo.
There's nothing more relaxing than gazing at some fish serenely swimming around. And if you're on the skin side, you don't actually have to go into the Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo to see them. You get a pretty decent view from inside the Dubai Mall. The absolutely gigantic indoor tank sits centrally inside the Dubai Mall, and there are tons of great restaurants around too. Marvel at the sharks and don't miss a sighting of the rare endangered swordfish. Educational, fun and free. Winning! Next on the list is Camel Racing at Al Marmoon Racetrack.
You're in the desert after all, so why not try something completely different and head to watch some camel racing? You can head to Al Marmoon to see the animals taken to the track, complete with robot jockeys that apparently can spin around their arms all day long. This is where you can cheer on your favorite camel and tick something off from your bucket list. And best of all, you can experience this traditional sport for absolutely no cost at all. We recommend calling ahead for the precise race times each day. Alternatively, you could head to Dubai's old souks and marvel at all the history.
Retail therapy in Dubai doesn't necessarily mean heading to one of the many sprawling malls. For a more traditional experience, head to one of the many souks lining each side of the Dubai Creek. The Gold Souk has hundreds of retailers offering a selection of jewellery, precious stones and gold, with, fun fact, more than 10 tons of gold being housed in the Gold Souk on any given day. Meanwhile, the Textile Souk has a wonderful selection of colourful fabrics. And don't forget about the Spice Souk, where you can get your hands on tons of different herbs, spices and ingredients for your dinner. Brush up on your bartering skills or just go for a free wander. Number 7 on today's list is Imagine at Dubai Festival City.
There are lights, lasers, fountains, mega video displays and a huge sound system to go along with the free show at Dubai Festival City. It's one of the top free attractions running regularly throughout the whole week. It also pops up with some pretty special performances on special occasions too. It also happens to be the record holder for the largest water screen projection in the world. How about that? And the best thing of all, it's 100% free to see. And if you fancy feeling the sand between your toes, you can head over to La Mer.
If you have a penchant for lazing the day away on the sands, then you can't really go wrong at La Mer. The sprawling development in Jumeirah has plenty of sandy shoreline, free showers and quirky street art for you to check out. Plus there are more than 130 different restaurants, shops and cafes and a water park which costs as little as 99 dirhams to get in for the day if you fancy pushing the boat out and having a really nice day by the beach. But if you just want to kick back, enjoy a pool day at Barasti.
Barasti went big and bold with its 2017 opening of its pool on the lower floor, proudly declaring that it's completely free to swim in. That means you have to get down there quite early in order to get a decent spot to get a bed and to catch some rays. But it's totally worth it to have a fun day out at Dubai's established beach spot. The penultimate entry on this list is the Dubai Fountain.
Even the most hardened of Dubai dwellers can't help but marvel at these dancing fountains next to the Dubai Mall, and won't even cost you a fills. Fun fact, the singular of fills is fills.
fills.
The Dubai fountain is more than 900 feet in length, making it the world's largest synchronized fountain, yet another Guinness World Record. It shoots water into the air to a range of different songs, dancing to classical music, contemporary Arabic tunes and Western pop songs. It's a spectacular show and one that's always a massive hit. Finally on today's list is the Dubai Museum and Al Fahidi Historical Neighbourhood.
The Al Fahidi Historic District is filled with museums, cafes, restaurants and shops that will take you back to the UAE's rich history. It now sits in the shadow of the imposing Al Fahidi Fort, which now houses the Dubai Museum. And you only have to pay 3 dirhams to get in. It's a delightful way to spend the afternoon and learn about the Emirates past. And we promise you an extra little bit for free. And this one is to try to get the Burj Khalifa into one selfie.
It's no easy feat, but that hasn't stopped millions of people trying it. On any given day in the grounds of the Dubai Mall with a stunning view of the world's tallest tower, you will find tourists and residents alike contorting themselves into all sorts of bent out of shape positions trying to get the Burj Khalifa into frame. Manage it though and you'll have a very Instagram worthy snap to keep. Fail and you'll have some funny snaps of your efforts instead.
So that's it. What a list of free things to do in Dubai, eh?
If you've got any freebies that you think we missed off today's list, leave us a comment in the box below and don't forget to subscribe to the Time Out Dubai YouTube channel where we've got loads more videos just like this and some amazing prizes to give away every single month.
We'll see you next time.